Discipline is doing what must be done, especially when you don't feel like it. Motivation fades. Discipline builds empires. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and results. Weak minds rely on feelings. Disciplined minds rely on commitment. Discipline is the grind you sign up for when you're serious about greatness. Comfort destroys what discipline builds. Discipline is the quiet work when no one's clapping. You don't need motivation when discipline becomes your identity. Discipline is the price tag attached to every goal worth having. Talent gets you started. Discipline decides if you finish. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. Motivation fades, the fire dies. But discipline, that's what keeps you moving when everything inside you says quit. Discipline isn't punishment, it's preparation for the life you claim you want, the path to greatness. It's not paved with talent, not luck, it's paved with discipline. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to the level of your discipline. Discipline is doing the work, whether you feel like it or not. No exceptions, no excuses. It's not about being perfect, it's about starting again every single day, no matter how many times you fall. The world doesn't care about your intentions. It rewards results. And discipline is what turns dreams into deeds. Freedom isn't doing what you want. It's having the discipline to do what you must. Discipline is the quiet power behind every lasting success. Unseen, unshakable, unstoppable. Discipline is the bridge between wanting change and becoming it. This is where most people live. You want to be healthier, wealthier, stronger, more successful, more at peace. You watch motivational videos, set goals, maybe even write them down. But it stays in the realm of desire, a wish, a dream, a someday. Wanting is easy. It requires no effort, no sacrifice, no risk, and that's why it leads nowhere. Discipline is the quiet master of every lasting achievement. It doesn't shout, it acts. Let's cut the bullshit! You want success? You want respect? You want to stop feeling like a failure every time you look in the mirror? Then wake the hell up! Discipline isn't optional, it's mandatory! Want to crush it? Want to be free? Want to look back at your life and not be like, OMG, what if? Then you gotta get cozy with discipline, because it's the only thing that truly counts in this crazy world. You don't need motivation, you need discipline. Cold, ruthless, unforgiving discipline. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. It doesn't care if you're tired, if you're broke, if life slapped you in the face this morning. Discipline says get up anyway. It's brutal. It's harsh. It's the only thing that separates the people who talk about success from the people who bleed for it.
Pain is life's ultimate test. It will either break you or build you. Most people run from pain, but champions? They embrace it. Dedication isn't about what you say, it's about what you do when no one is watching. This video will expose whether you're truly dedicated or just pretending. The late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices, those are the receipts of dedication. Obsession is a language the average mind will never understand. While they party, scroll, and waste time, you're grinding, building, and staying locked in. This video is for the outliers, the ones who refuse to settle, the ones who embrace the loneliness of the grind. Outworking everyone isn't a choice, it's a mindset.
When you're truly driven and laser-focused, you become a threat. People won't understand your discipline, your obsession, your relentless work ethic. They'll call you intense, arrogant, even crazy, because your mindset exposes their mediocrity. Everyone wants to be great until they realize the price is suffering. Long nights, early mornings, failures, rejection, that's the real entrance fee to greatness. Winners don't negotiate with laziness. They don't debate whether they feel like it today. They just get it done.
No one cares about your feelings. No one cares how hard it is. The only thing that matters is whether you show up and execute. Mental toughness isn't built in comfort zones. It's forged in adversity, in those brutal moments when giving up feels easier.
Success is a lonely road. There will be nights when no one believes in you, days when you question your own worth, and moments when it feels like the world doesn't care. That's the battle, loneliness versus hopefulness, and it's a fight you must win alone. This isn't about talent. This isn't about luck. This is about obsession, the kind of obsession that wakes you up early, keeps you grinding when everyone else is sleeping, and makes you outwork every single person in the room. Most people will never understand it. They'll call you crazy, obsessed, extreme. Let them. Because when you're chasing greatness, average people will never get it.
No one cares about your excuses, your struggles, or your pain. The world only pays attention when you turn that pain into power and results. Every struggle, every breakdown, every lonely grind is crafting a version of you that the world isn't ready for yet. If you can suffer in silence now, you'll rise in power later. This is the path no one talks about. No applause, no comfort, just suffering, then rising. Pain is life's way of testing you. Most fold, most run. The question is, when it hits you, do you quit or do you level up? Dedication isn't a mood, it's not motivation. It's who you are when no one's watching. Are you feeling it or are you faking it?
They don't understand why you're obsessed, why you grind when no one's watching, why you keep pushing when it hurts. But that's the difference. You're not doing this for them. You're healing through the grind. You're building the version of yourself they can't even imagine. Stay hard, outwork everyone.
You care too much what they think. That's why you're stuck. When you stop caring, that's when you start winning. Fear isn't real. It's a story you keep telling yourself. You want to grow? You better embrace fearlessness and start owning your life.
You stop when you're done, not when you're tired, not when it's hard. Don't stop until the weak version of you is dead. Life doesn't care how you feel. It's gonna hit. It's gonna knock you down. The question is, will you stay down or get back up harder? Unstoppable isn't a word. It's a mindset. It means showing up, tired, broken, doubted, and still pushing forward like nothing can stop you. The world wants you soft, comfortable, average. Stay hard, because if you don't, this world will chew you up and spit you out.
You want to grow? Then kill who you are today. That weak, lazy, excuse-making version of you, he's gotta die. Only then, the real you is born. They may have more talent, but they don't outwork you. Talent is soft without work. Discipline? That's where greatness is built.
You want the discipline? Start with your mind, because if you can't control what's in here, you'll never control your life out there. You feel alone. That's where it begins. That's where you find out what you're made of. No crowd, no praise, just you and the grind.
When people are sleeping, you're grinding. That's what separates beasts from the rest. Grind harder. When it hurts. When it's lonely. When no one's watching. You want to grow. Then suffer. Not because you're forced to, but because you choose to. That's where warriors are born. That's how legends are made.
Everyone wants the goal. Few stay focused long enough to earn it. If you're tired of quitting, lock in, shut the noise, grow, and grow. Discipline is doing it after the mood is gone, after the energy is gone, after everyone else has quit. That's what builds winners. That's what builds warriors.
Weakness is a feeling, not a fact. You feel tired? Good. You feel broken? Even better, that's where the real you shows up. Excuses are for people who stay average. Discipline is for the few who dominate. You choose pain now or regret forever.
You want results? You show up after motivation dies. That's discipline. That's how beasts are built. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's handing you belief. You gotta build it, fight for it, and bleed for it. You can make it, but only if you believe.
When you feel lost, that's the moment. The moment you either fold or you fight. Pain is the path. Struggle is the map. Let's go. You got knocked down? Good. Get up again and again. That's how you rise. That's how you win. Stay hard.
Your mind will try to stop you. Every damn day. Take control, or it will control you. Life's already tough? Good. Make it harder. That's how you separate yourself from the weak. You don't escape the suffering. You hunt it.
When your life gets hard, don't fold. Don't run. That's the moment you grow. That's the moment you earn your soul. You can break me. You can beat me. But I'll keep showing up because I made a decision. I won't give up.
Control your thoughts. Dominate your fears. Execute with purpose. And above all, don't be soft. Don't be a victim. Get it done. You don't become great by grinding sometimes. It's daily. It's relentless. Every day you skip is a day you fall behind.
A warrior doesn't ask for easy. A warrior becomes the storm. Pain, fear, doubt, none of it stops him. It's hard, it's painful, and it's exactly what will make you unstoppable. If you don't quit,
Do it when no one claps. Do it when no one watches. Because if it's not for you, it's not real. Stay hard. Your mind wants comfort, not greatness. It wants easy. You want power? Then take control. Crush the voice that tells you to stop. That's how you become unstoppable.
When you feel lost, that's not the end. It's the beginning. It's where real warriors are made. Pain will find you, but it can also build you. Your mind's begging you to quit. That's when the real work begins. Don't stop now. Earn your soul.
Your feelings want comfort. They want excuses. But greatness? It doesn't care how you feel. Show up. Get it done, no matter what. Every day, you're fighting the same person, yourself. The one who wants to quit, who avoids pain. Kill that version. Build the beast.
The biggest obstacle to your success isn't external, like competition, circumstances, or other people. It's your own inner resistance, your fears, laziness, excuses, and self-doubt. The battle for progress happens internally, every single day.
The most powerful relationship you'll ever have is the one with yourself. Make it a battle worth winning. You is governed by primal instincts. Survive, conserve energy, avoid risk.
Your feelings. They don't want greatness. They want comfort. They want soft sheets. Because feelings? They're lazy. They're emotional. They're designed to protect you, to keep you safe, to avoid pain, to conserve energy. That's their job.
Your mind will scream at you to stop. You've done enough. It's too hard. You're not good enough. Just walk away. That's not weakness. That's human nature. Your brain is wired for survival, not greatness. It sees discomfort as danger. It wants to protect you from pain, failure, exhaustion. So it sends signals. Quit. Retreat. Play it safe.
The real transformation. The kind that changes your body, your character, your life, happens after the voice says, stop. It happens in the extra rep when your muscles are on fire. In the extra hour when you're exhausted. In the decision to keep going, even when every fiber in you wants to give in.
Be selfish. Be obsessed. Be relentless. You owe it to your future self to go all in. This isn't about being inspirational. This is about being unbeatable. Now, go dark and don't come back until you've become someone they cannot recognize.
You want success? Fall in love with the grind, the runs in the rain, the extra rep when your muscles scream, the study sessions when your brain begs to quit. Discipline isn't punishment, it's power. It's choosing pain now for pride later. Discipline is self-love in action. It's refusing to betray the promises you made to yourself. It's looking in the mirror and knowing you didn't cheat.
Success isn't about luck or talent. It's about focus, discipline, and urgency. 3 truths will change your life. First, get frustrated enough to say, no more. Second, be brave enough to demand more of yourself and everyone around you. Third, be disciplined enough to work for it every single day. Don't let your willpower lose faith in you. Every time you say you'll do something and don't follow through, you weaken your spirit. Stop negotiating with yourself. You made a deal, signed a contract with your soul, so stick to it. The world doesn't understand your grind because they've never done it. They'll call you weird, antisocial, obsessed, good. That's the sign you're on the right path. Let their doubts fuel you. Every hater, every distraction, every setback, use it to push harder. In 2 weeks, you'll feel stronger. In a month, you'll see changes. In 3 months, your friends will notice. In 6 months, everyone will ask, how'd you do it? Keep going, because the price of procrastinating is a dream life you'll never live.
The world doesn't reward intentions, it rewards outcomes. So don't say you want it, show you're willing to bleed for it. Because when it's hard and you keep showing up, that's when your mind starts to believe you again. Go to the dark room. One with no noise, no dopamine, no distraction. Just you and the mirror. Ask it the hardest question of all. Am I living up to my potential? If the answer is no, and go ghost, disappear, vanquish every excuse, and go build something they can't take away. Because it's not your fear of failure that's holding you back. It's your fear of change. And yes, life will get harder before it gets better. But it will get better. Pain is temporary. It might last a minute, an hour, a day, or even a year, but it will fade. Quitting, that lasts forever. Every failure is just a lesson to pick yourself up and keep going. My mom once told me, get a job. I said, I already have one. I'm working on my dream, even if I'm not paid yet. Why give energy to your nightmares when you can pour it into your dreams? Yes, it'll be hard. You'll be tired. You'll doubt yourself. But those hard days are what turn your vision into reality. So, decide. Are you down for the ride? Stop complaining. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. That moment doesn't exist. You create it. Every hour you waste could be spent hustling, reading, meditating, or getting your life together. The thought of being in the same place 4 years from now should light a fire under you. Live like tomorrow doesn't exist. Don't fear failure. Fear not trying. You're not happy settling for a forgettable life, enslaved to short-term impulses. You know you're capable of more, so do something about it today. Get off the dopamine drip of video games, Netflix, and junk food. Do's to become someone you're proud of. Hunger doesn't post about it. Hunger shuts up and does the reps. Hunger sacrifices the cinema, the sugar, the sleep. Because hunger knows. You can be smarter, richer, better connected, but no one outworks me. What if I told you everything you want is 12 months away? Would you give up a year of comfort to earn a lifetime of power? Most won't. They'd rather suffer for 10 years than grind for 1. Not you. You're done suffering. You're done surviving. Now you attack. This isn't about self-help. It's about self-destruction. Destroying the weak, distracted, scared version of you and rebuilding the beast who was always inside. Disappear for 6 months. Bleed in silence. Then reappear with scars, trophies, and receipts. And when they ask where you've been, just smile and say, I was busy becoming the person you couldn't ignore. Don't let pride or ego hold you back. You know better, so do better. Stop blaming others when things don't go your way. Your attitude determines your altitude. You could be on another level if you just commit. Imagine a documentary crew filming your success story right now. What would you do? You'd stop overthinking, stop debating, and start doing. The weights won't lift themselves. The book won't write itself. Your dream won't chase itself. Take that first step now. Risk failure. Risk ridicule. Because the greatest risk is doing nothing. Only those who dare to risk are truly free. And when the devil comes at you, know it's because you're doing something right. Keep grinding, keep pushing, and watch your competition fall off. Give it a year. You'll be laughing. Yo, listen up. You've got one shot at this life. One shot to control your destiny and build a life you're proud of. Spending years grinding for a life you truly want is 1,000,000 times better than settling for a quick fix that leaves you disappointed forever. Playing it safe might feel okay now, but when you're on your last breath, the regret of flowing away your potential will haunt you. I'm not here to let that happen to you. You were placed on this earth for a reason, not to be average, but to excel, to shine, to become a beast. So, promise me this. No matter how long it takes, no matter how much it hurts, keep going. You've got greatness in you, and this grind is what's gonna carve it out. Don't just think you are. Know you are. This is the fundamental truth. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. Ask for what you want and be prepared to receive it. The laws of success. You become what you think about most. You attract what you feel. You create what you imagine. Visualization is the key. If you can see it in your mind, it must happen. That's a universal law. Your mental attitude is a magnet. It attracts the circumstances, opportunities, and people that align with your thoughts. Create dream boards. Put that new car on your mirror, your goal weight on the fridge. See it in your mind, feel it in your heart, and it will come to you. Success isn't about what you're getting, it's about what you're becoming. True happiness lies not in what you have, but in who you are. The universe responds to your thoughts and words. Every thought you think, every word you speak, shapes your experiences. Believe in your vision, and the universe will send it back to. Albert Einstein said, "Imagination is everything. It's the preview of life's coming attractions." Your imagination isn't fantasy, it's real. If you can think it, it's possible. God placed that vision in your mind as a preview of what's to come. Act as if. Feel as now. You can't create from lack. You must create from the feeling of having it. That's the shift. Most people want it, but feel separate from it. The greats, they become it in their minds first, and the world follows. Success is a vibration, a frequency, a state of mind. Feel it now. Live in it now. Speak as if, think as if, move as if. Because when you commit, fully, emotionally, relentlessly, the universe rearranges for you. You'll attract opportunities. You'll meet the right people. Doors will open, but only when you become the person who can walk through them. Well, waiting, what is the second best? I believe that you become the person who can walk through them, but past in the world, 1B. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest teachers throughout history have unanimously agreed on one powerful truth. We become what we think about most of the time. Your thoughts shape your reality. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. This is the law of attraction, a universal principle that dictates your life. Success isn't something you chase, it's something you attract by the person you become. It's not about the $1 million, it's about the character, discipline, and relationships you build to get there. Honesty, hard work, and clear priorities. These are the qualities that set you apart. There's no nobility in poverty. I've been rich, I've been poor, and I choose rich every time. Why? Because when I face my problems as a rich man, I do it with confidence. Dressed in a $2,000 suit, arriving in a limo. So, set a goal to become a millionaire. Not for the money, but for what it makes of you. The pain you can't escape. You think it hurts now? Try regret. Try waking up at 50, realizing you traded your dreams for convenience. Try looking your kids in the eyes and saying, I could have been more. That voice whispering you can't? That's not reality. That's fear. Fear of your own power. Fear that you might actually win. But here's the secret. You're not afraid of failure. You're afraid of how great you could be. The antidote. Discipline. Not motivation. Not luck. Not good vibes. Discipline is the currency of legends. You don't feel like grinding? Do it anyway. You're tired? Rest when you're dead. The world says quit, laugh, and push harder.
The suck doesn't care. Late nights, early mornings, no one claps for you, no one owes you anything. So, keep going. The storm doesn't need your permission. Armor your mind. Repetition of suffering, that's the shield. No 0 days. Miss once? Mistake? Miss twice? Habit. Never miss twice. The what if that changes everything. What if you don't quit? What if you limp the last mile and finish? What if you become someone they said was impossible? That what if is the spark. That's your fire. Emotional maturity means this. I don't care how I feel. I care what must be done. Fear is not your enemy. Submission to fear is. Doubt is not your weakness. Believing in doubt is. The prison isn't the world around you. It's the mind that accepts chains. Free yourself. Mood is a lie. Duty is eternal. You think lions check the weather before they hunt. You think storms ask permission before they rage. There is no right time. There is only now. Your knees ache, your hands shake. Good. That means you're alive. Now, act like it. Anger is a spark. Discipline is the steel. Let them burn hot and fade. You stay sharp. To live, you must first die. Die to excuses. Die to weakness. Die to the person you were yesterday. The Spartans didn't cry about motivation. They sharpened their spears. The Stone Age didn't have therapy. It had survival. Modern comfort is a trap. Suffering is the whetstone of greatness. The world doesn't end when you bleed. It ends when you surrender.
How to armor your mind. Repetition of suffering. Do the thing you dread daily until it becomes your identity. No 0 days. Miss once? A mistake. Miss twice? A new habit. Never miss twice. Self-talk that's real, not fake hype. Remind yourself. I've done hard things before. I'll do this too. Immature. I'm tired. It's raining. The world's unfair. Mature. I don't care. The mission doesn't stop. Your emotions dictate your motion. Control them, or they control you. Every morning, you choose. Stay in bed and rot and regret. Get up and build your empire. Complaining about no breaks? You are the break. You're the walk. And every day, life tries to erode you. Will you let it? Or will you stand unshaken, hardened by discipline, sharpened by struggle, and ready to claim what's yours? No more talk, just do.
Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. Stay dangerous. Not just when it's easy, not just when the sun's out and the path is clear, but when your mind is chaos, when your soul is bleeding. That's when killers are made.
I don't care how many times you failed. I don't care how many voices have told you you can't. I don't care how deep the fatigue runs. Because today, you declare war.
Every morning, you wake up to a battle. A battle against laziness. A battle against excuses. A battle against the part of you that wants to quit. You are in mental combat every damn day. And the weapon? Your decisions. Every time you say, I'll do it tomorrow, you lose ground. Every time you quit early, scroll endlessly, skip the reps, you surrender. You want to master your mind? Then prepare for war, because this battlefield isn't out there. It's in here. The enemy, it's the voice you listen to when no one's watching. The one whispering, you're not enough. The one feeding you fear, doubt, and excuses like poison. Your greatest enemy is the voice you believe in. And that voice, it lies. It tells you to play small. It tells you to wait. It tells you to quit when you're tired, not when you're done. That voice is the assassin of your potential. It doesn't need to kill your body. It just needs to convince your mind to surrender. And most of you, you've already surrendered. You're not exhausted. You're defeated mentally. You talk yourself out of greatness before you even try. You rehearse failure in your head so much, you've memorized the taste of regret.
Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. This isn't about positive thinking. This is about tactical domination of your mental battlefield. Every doubt you entertain is a surrender. Every excuse you accept is a retreat. And I don't care how tired you are, tired is just your brain's first line of defense against your greatness. You want freedom? Then earn it inside your own head. Because the real war, it isn't out there. It's in here, between your ears. Where fear builds traps, where doubt digs graves, where weakness whispers, let's take it easy today.